Yo, what's going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another 7 Deadly Sins Hikari no Grand Cross video. For this, we'll be going over all the fun things going on for the half-year anniversary. There's so much stuff. I'm so excited. So, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, guys, so first up, on the half-year anniversary, we are starting this pretty darn soon. I believe the update comes in like a day or so, and it's going to be a really fun set of content. So first off, for the half-year anniversary, we're going to be getting 55 free pulls. They're going to be obtained from login events, and these are the login events that you have to do prior to the reset of the day. I hate this mechanic, dude. Just make it 24 hours. I hate it so much. But you basically have to do it within 5 hours before Japan Standard Time reset. For me, that's from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. You can kind of see why I hate it. Or not. Well, it's 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. So I hate it even more. So I can't even like stay up a little bit late to get it done. So what can you do? They can be attained from the login event, so set your alarm and everything. They're going to tell us which characters are going to be not available on the banner. They're said going to be for players that are going to be older heroes, but missed out on the banner. So it's a very nice set of units. I've already seen it, and I will go over those in a bit. They're also releasing the second season of the Hawk Pass. If you missed the first one, essentially it's like daily missions that you can do as well as weekly missions that you can do in order to get everything for all the rewards, and it ends up with a costume at the end. Makes a nice little like dovetail to get everything. So there's a lot of like daily rewards you can get out of it. You can get half anniversary sector tickets. This is for the paid version. There's a free version of this, and then there's a paid version. And the thing is, with the paid version and the free version, they have two different sets of rewards. It kind of works kind of like a battle pass in Fortnite or Apex Legends. It works really similarly to that. So there's like daily rewards that you can get, and then there's also like total weekly rewards that work along with it. But there's also a paid bar and a free bar of missions that go along with it. So there's two different sets of stuff that you can get. You're gonna have you're gonna get 10 SSR pendants for free no matter what, one multi-character banner ticket for free, and as also get the SR Arden hero. Arden was a very cool unit to use in the story mode. We only used him that one time, but otherwise he's kind of interesting. I wouldn't invest a lot of time into him because he didn't have the best moveset, but he's pretty good. They also have the limited sales costumes reappearance. We're gonna have all the swimsuit costumes coming back, the night costumes coming back, all of Lily's costumes coming back, and then all the sailor costumes coming back. So that's really good for, of course, for the swimsuit costumes, get your waifus. So make sure you get all those just for fun, just for the fun. The night costumes is really good because it's a nice little set for Gil Thunder as well as Hauser if you missed out on their costumes. Those are very good costumes to get if you're wondering if you should get them. The Lilia costumes, obviously a lot of players do need those still if they didn't have the gems when she came out or just recently pulled her on the Valenti banner, so it really depends on where you're at. Also, the Sailor costumes, for me, that's a really good thing because for Demon Meliodas, I can actually buy one of his other weapons and get my last UR weapon that I really wanted to get for him, so that's good for me. And some of the other Sailor costumes like Escanor or Merlin, you could really pick those up if you did want to get more costumes for those units in order to get yourself those extra stat bonuses, or if you just want to look sick. There's also going to be half book potions and events. This event's going to drop chests that include the following loot. It's going to be SSR pendants, gold, EXP potions, and awakening bluestones. This is going to be a very good event, so it's a really nice thing for everybody. There's also going to be a double raids drop event, which is going to be very nice to have for all the players that really want to get extra SSR chests and extra what are they called? Raid materials. So make sure that you're doing your raids during this time frame because it's going to be the best time for you to get all your raid materials for evolution. There's also going to be a 2 times SSR rate. That's 2 times SSR. This is the most hype thing about this whole event, is that on gacha banners there's going to be a double SSR rate, which means that you're going to have, instead of a 3% rate for SSRs, it's going to be a 6% rate for SSR units. So it's going to be a great thing to have. Also, there's going to be a gold payback event. After reaching a certain milestone by spending gold, you're going to receive character awakening materials. Now, this was also edited a little bit on the Reddit Discord as well. You cannot gain this for, I think, awakening material, awakening like quick equipment. You can only do this for awakening characters. So try to save some of your gold expenditures for that, and save some of your medals so you can get the gold payback event stuff. The Hawk side event, there's going to be a 1.5 times drop increase in engraving stones. Those are the purple stones that you can use for engraving from taking SSR equipment up to URO equipment. And there's also been an increased rate for dismantling equipment and more chances to get Gear Awakening. For me, that was really good because I have about 180 pieces of gear in my box right now, and I just finished plus wanting all of them, and I was like, oh, okay, so just, don't do anything with them. And then wait, so if you're going to be doing Gear Gotcha summons or anything like that, please just hold off for just a little bit longer, and then you'll have some extra rewards and bluestones for waiting. So yay. There's also going to be a 100% hammer success rate event. I'm not 100% sure on what this means. I think this just means you can't fail hammers. You're not just going to get max hammer stuff. So if you have hammers, or you're like trying to farm for hammers right now, or you're doing Gear Gotcha summons or something like that, just hold off for a little bit, and then you'll see what it is, and we'll have fun with it. There's also going to be a new login event, which is going to include anvils, SSR pendants, etc., new costumes, and in login rewards. So we're going to get new costumes for certain characters. I don't know if they said which, but I didn't see anything on which. If you do know, please put it in the comment section down below, and if I do miss something, then I will go ahead and comment on your thing and put it in my description or in the comments as well. Other stuff. The reason I didn't want to go here because everything has like a crazy amount of reactions, so that like it's spaced out pretty bad. Okay, so the maintenance is going to start on December 4th at 10 a.m. from the Korea server, and December 4th at 1500. I don't know if it said PM when they put 1500, makes no sense. But basically 3 p.m. JST, so there you go, or 1500, whatever you want to call it. The maintenance is going to be, there's also going to be a maintenance from 9:20 a.m. to 12 p.m. Korea server and JP server for JST. I don't understand why there's two maintenances, but okay. It's for it says it's for platform stabilization and database optimization. Oh, so it won't lag as much. Oh, I understand what that's for. Thank you. I like that. That's good. All right, there's also going to be half anniversary attendance rewards. So in a big version of this, these are the daily login rewards that you get for just logging in anytime throughout the day. These are not the rewards that you get prior to the reset of the day. These are the ones you get every single day. You're going to get a half anniversary Command and Rift ticket, which is probably just going to be a normal ticket, not GSSR. If it is, then oh my god. The Master's Dignity Hawk Tavern costume. Oh, that's a tavern costume for Hawk in there. I wonder if that is actually a weapon skin as well for Liz Hawk. I'm not 100% sure. I'll probably have to look that up and try to figure that out, because that would be a really cool thing to get a free weapon for Liz Hawk. We're also going to get 15 anvils on day 3, intimacy elixirs on day 4, which are hearts. Those are really good for leveling up the affection rating of your characters. To get your costumes, weapons, etc. out of their affection. EXP potion on day 6, boo. Then an SR Arden, which is going to be on day 7. On the 8th, we're going to get 15 anvils. 9th, we're going to get an SSR necklace, and then another ticket on the 10th day. On the 11th, a 6-star light chalice, then a 6-star dark chalice following that, and then 2 more EXP potions. And finally, the final reward is another SSR Deldre. That means that's our second SSR Deldre that we are getting throughout this these 2 events. So that means to me that there might also be another thing that we're getting in here in order to get Deldre up to max, because we got 2 copies for so far, so there might be 4 other copies, or 5 other, I think it's 4 other copies that we're getting throughout some other type of event, maybe some other tournament award thing that they haven't mentioned yet, and a part 2 of this half-year anniversary event. So stay tuned for that. That may happen. We don't know yet. There's also going to be a chest that we're going to receive, and the code for that, by the way, is Happy Half Year. I highlighted it for you on the screen. Check it out. There's no spaces as well. Next, we're going to have different drop events, and these are for event dungeon clears. I believe these are for just a whole new island that we're going to be doing every single day, and these all might have some other sub rewards that they haven't mentioned yet. There's going to be half anniversary pendant chests. There's going to be half anniversary EXP island, half anniversary evolution chests, and gold chests, and you get pretty good rewards throughout these. And these are daily missions that you can do upon the completion. You can do a total of 5 on one of them and a total of 10 on another, I believe, from what it says. Now this also has Hawk Pass additional details here, so these are other things that we can get. This is a free Hawk Pass in the paid version. The paid one is $10. Which is over some of the rewards we're getting from the Hawk Pass event. I can make this as big as possible. Here we go. We are also getting, so we're getting a Deldre in here on the first one. So that's our first reward for a special reward. This is only going to be if you paid for it, looks like. The normal rewards here are the ones that you get for not paying. These are the ones that you get for paying for it. For not paying for it, these are all the rewards we're getting. And for completions, you get XP potions, anvils, some great even wings, SSR necklaces, more anvils, more diamonds, SSR necklaces, etc. Looks like a lot of different things they're getting here. Anniversary ticket at the 25th one. But it doesn't look like you need to go above rank 25 for the free version, so that's as high as you need to go because you get a half anniversary ticket. Then on the right hand side for the paid version, for the $10 Hawk Pass, you're getting a Paladin Deldre for their first reward. Then you're getting stamina potions, anvils, golds, a hammer. Okay. Then you get 3 diamonds too. In the total of 3, 6, 9. I think it's 18. Might be more. If I miscounted, let me know. Then going into, we also get more anvils, more SSR medals, lots of hammers. You also get 1 stamp of the Sloth King. I believe this is like a costume. 1 stamp of the Sloth of King. That might be a costume. I don't know what that is per translation, but they said we're getting costumes out of this event, so I'm assuming this is like a costume thing you can buy. The first Hawk Pass allowed us to buy a costume out of the shop, and it was like a completely separate thing where we were able to buy just any costume you wanted. You have to just pick it, and that was a nice thing. There's a Joy of King stamp here, and then there's a stamp of the Sloth King. So I'm assuming you get 1 weapon and then 1 costume from this. That's my guess on the stamps that you're getting. I don't know for certain, but it could, since it's here, I'm assuming that's what it is. All right, there's the last thing is there going to be another medal free stage and boss stage event for Roullette, and this Roullette thing is amazing. I've always liked this thing. It's super nice, but it's the best one so far. So you can earn medals through the free stages and boss stages, which can be used through the Roullette. You can earn 5 Hawk medals per stages to a maximum of 110 daily. So grind a lot during this event. Get lots of medals. Okay, you can only reset the Roullette by acquiring the SSR pendant. So once you receive the SSR pendant on this list, you can reset it, but you can't reset beforehand. Obviously, you want to get the freaking hammers first, and hopefully the anvils, but you want to get all the freaking hammers in the world. Don't reset before you get the hammers. My God, why would you ever do that? I might reset if I don't get all the anvils, and just if I get all the anvils and I can reset as many times as I want, and I can just get the SSR pendant and the hammers, I'm set. I'm good. I'll dip at that point. I mean, anvils are great, but I just went 400 freaking anvils for 1 piece of gear, and I didn't finish it. Thanks, game. Once you acquire all the items from Roullette, and you no longer play until reset. You can only play until once per reset. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not 100%. But we'll see. So there's also a whale Costco sale event. Basically, you can buy a lot of stuff. You can buy a lot of stuff, basically. There's a lot of buying stuff. So you can cost $10 US, 5 purchases per account. The sales purchase is going to be from December 4th till the 18th. Does that say 11 tickets? It's 11 pulls. It's a It's a full multi that you're getting, plus 3 potions for $10. So it's like 30 gems for $10. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, cool. So now you can buy 1 SSR medal and 5 SR medals for $1. And you can purchase this once per day. So if you want to awaken a buttload of characters, yeah, that's a thing. It's $1. If you're hurting on SSR medals and SR medals a lot, it's $1. New hero appearances. There's going to be introducing Paladin Deldre and SR Arden, obviously there. If you haven't played with her yet, she's very interesting as well. Her ability set is going to be 400% damage to a single target and apply fatal. Her second ability is going to be taunt a single enemy for 2 turns and reduce HP related skills by 30%. It's basically kind of like an HP cut on the character. It's very, very similar to how Coin Bond works. So his passive ability reduces everybody's HP skills by 10% every turn he doesn't get hit. is really similar to that. So it lowers their life steal, regeneration, healing skills amount by 30%. So this could be a really good thing to use on a healer if you wanted to as well. So that's pretty good. And not amazing, but it's pretty good. Okay. Her ultimate ability is going to do 360% damage to all enemies and prevent ultimate gauge from increasing for 1 turn. This is a very interesting ability because it's the same ability the Guild Boss 1 has, and that's a super nice thing to use. PvP only attracts 1 enemy, causing their skills to miss. Only in battle and only powerful when Deldre participates in battles. So it's basically her passive is Avoid Food, but only for 1 unit. I wonder if it stacks with Avoid Food, so you can like just avoid 2 things like right out the gate. That'd be really messed up. All right, so next we got Arden, and SR Arden is going to be 350% damage to single target, and then does poison for 3 turns, and then it deals additional 50% damage at the end of every turn. It's kind of shitty. His other ability is going to be aerial shot in the air shoot. I don't know what that's called. It deals 400% of the damage and to a single target and applies impact. And then it deals oh, it's a new thing. They have a new thing. Okay, cool. So this will deal 2 times damage to any target using a defensive stance. So impact is a new type of ability that's being added to the game. This is a very interesting mechanic because it can only be used against stances. It's kind of like burst instead of just normal buffs. It's actually just stances. So that's cool. There's not a lot of units that use stances in the game right now. Not even Blue Deanne even uses buffs. So I'm not really sure who this is for because stances are different than buffs, so there's no one to use for stances. So I don't know who this is directed to, but note for any new unit that may come in. Ultimate ability is 560% damage to a single target enemy and reduces HP related skills by 40% for 2 turns. So very similar to Deldre, where you're going to reduce HP related skills. This does not stack with that. It is the same ability, but interesting. I don't know if I don't really like his ultimate because it doesn't really help you. It's not a good ability because it's an ultimate, and if you use that in PvP, that doesn't help you at all. And you can't really use that in PvE in a lot of situations, so not really sure why that's there. Passive ability is when Arden participates in battle, reduce the enemy's ultimate gauge by 2. So, yeah, that's a good passive. That's a messed up passive, but I like it. Okay. So it's like reverse Merlin, but better. Okay. There's also going to be hero selector tickets that we're going to be getting, and these hero selector tickets are going to allow you to pick one of these units here. And the units that you can pick are going to be green Meliodas, red Merlin, blue Elizabeth Hoth, green Jericho, green Deanne, red Gilthunder, red Nunchuck Bond, red Helbram, green King, blue Slater, blue Gother, and green Escanor. Obviously, if you don't have Escanor, get Escanor. That's kind of a duh. But if you do have Escanor and you're really trying to figure out who you should pick, Green Deanne is a very interesting option. Red Merlin is also a very interesting option as well. They're both kind of niche picks, but they really work in PvP in certain situations and in certain teams. So I definitely pick those if you did want them. Green King dupe is not really terrible. Red Nunchuck Bond would be okay. But if you have all these units in the game and you're really trying to get an extra coin, Escanor is a perfectly fine option to go for as far as if you should pick his ultimate or not. I mean, leveling up his ultimate's always a good thing. I mean, mine's like starting up there, so I mean, why not? Not a bad idea. Otherwise, I don't really see any other units that I would really focus on. Pick the units that you're missing, obviously. My tier list on who you should pick is, of course, Escanor, then Green Deanne, then after that, Helbram, and then that'd be it. And the rest of them doesn't really matter. Just pick whatever you're missing at that point. They're all decent. There's no one bad on that list. The only two I would not pick, no matter what, are Blue Slater and Blue Gother. Do not pick either of those. Do not. Now, the main reason I say that is because the rates, you can get Blue Slater for free already with gold coins, so there's no point. Blue Gother has a lot of viability on certain metas, but not really great right now, so not a good call. And Red Gother is much better already in so many more situations, so I would not even try to invest in him. Everything else, you'd be fine. I mean, it's totally fine to pick him. Even Red Gilthunder is an okay pick. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for the news here. My name's Second Poco. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do want to see more news videos like this, please let me know in the comment section down below and give me any tips that you would like for these videos, any other videos that you wanted me to make, all that stuff. I will be putting out another video later this week, probably, hopefully tomorrow if I'm lucky, and it will be going over the guild boss for Season 2 and give you some tips and tricks and exactly how to get points if you're really struggling on that, and hopefully it'll help you, with any kind of things that you need to do for your guilds in order to get your points for that, so you can get your SSR medals, anvils, all that stuff. But again guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, all the fun stuff, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.